Hello. Today we're going to talk about your esoteric sensitivity system, if I can say it, and how we're all psychic. So stick around and I'll teach you how. So, your esoteric sensitivity system, what is it? It's your inner knowing that gives you that yes or no response that I keep going on about. Everyone's psychic, some more than others, but some have still got a little bit of intuition inside them where they've stumbled upon something and they've turned around and said, I knew it. You know, not logic, not reason, they just knew it, somehow knew it, whether it be something good that they was going towards or something bad they knew they should have stayed away from. They just knew it. So I say you've been walking down the street 100 times, it's the same way home from work every single day. This one particular day, something inside you will stop you going down that alleyway, wherever you're going to go. That is your esoteric sensitivity system saying, danger, there's something up there you're not going to want to bump into. Go a long way around. But we will take notice. Most of us will take notice because it'll be that visceral inside our guts that it'll pretty much root you to the spot where you have to turn around. People might be with you saying, what's up with you? Don't know, gotta go that way. Don't know why, I just got a feeling. They'll think you're crazy, but you know, when the mass murderers are in the paper the next day and they were down the bottom of that alley, they won't think you're not sad. Anyway, get back to the topic. Be serious now, Rinzen. Serious. Right. Anyway, so basically, I wanted to tell people how to pick up on what's right and wrong. So most of us can do it if we are face to face with somebody, another person. There'll be some kind of tell in that person or just one slight eye roll or something we will pick up from the body language. And most of that is through our brain awareness, what we've learned along the way of nasty people or nice people. We know inside someone if someone's being genuine or if they're lying, if they're telling the truth. We've got this awareness, and that's easy. And you know, some people won't say that's psychic. Most of it is learned behaviours, you know, so our upbringing circumstances will teach us what kind of people we should stay clear of. But it's when we're ordinarily okay with this person or that person, and all of a sudden on one particular day we know they're not being as genuine and they're trying the hardest to act as normal as possible, but there's just something subtle, you can't put your finger on it. That's quite easy. Most of us have got that awareness, whether you want to call that psychic or not. That's like the lowest level. The next level is when you will know someone's just going to phone today. You've not heard from them for months and you just think about them and they phone. So this is, I mean, most of it's due to entanglement as well, but it's your esoteric sensitivity system, which is like what I liken, some say it's a silver cord, I say it's like a dodgem, you're tapped in all the time, but everything is everywhere at once at all times, and we're, you know, particles are entangled with other people's particles. And if you've ever been in somebody's heart bubble, I'll do that another day, you will always be in their heart bubble and you will always be intrinsically attached to them. That's why you can contact people in the spirit realm as well after. I'll do that in another one as well, but today we're all about the S. So yeah, so basically, long story short, when I was a kid I was very psychic and my granddad was atheist, my nana was Catholic, and I used to draw hieroglyphs and, you know, witchcraft symbols and all this occult knowledge and stuff. My nana was frightened to death, thinking I was, you know, going to be burnt on a stake. Probably was in a past life. And my granddad was intrigued with this, who said, you know, the aliens built the pyramids, which I've come to realise he might be right. That's the Anunnaki, and that's another story. That's way down the line. I won't tell everyone how insane I am just yet. I'll let you get used to me. But anyway, back to the S. Anyway, it put me off because I feared my way out of my psychic abilities, because I repressed them and stifled them due to thinking I was going to go to hell. Because, you know, if God give everybody gifts, why aren't you allowed to use them? I didn't even think of that back then, you know, like, oh no, you can't go into the occult and use magic, and the light isn't really inside you like Jesus was telling you. No, oh no, only God has the power. That's, you know, and you're a bit like, that's not the God I pray to. That sent me on a quest anyway, which has led me to Buddhism, Hinduism, Kabbalist, and then realising that the Christians actually had a sect of Gnostics that knew the esoteric hidden knowledge and kept it to themselves, and the third degree Masons and secret societies and mystery teachings and schools and all that, like, just kept all that knowledge to themselves and let us, like, just suffer and struggle and, like, worship this mighty smiter man guy in the sky. Why? Anyway, so I've decided to bring the S back. Bring it back, yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm just in a daft mood. But I wrote a poem for you just for today. Because it's hard to just say the yes and the no. It feels like tightening and opening. It feels like... So I thought, I'll write a poem specifically for this day. So I'm just going to read it. So, poem for S, awareness. We all have esoteric sensitivity systems, an inner knowing and intuition that gives us the necessary signals and clues to things we should and shouldn't do. Our yes, this is right, or no, this is wrong. Our navigation that takes us to where we belong. An intelligent awareness that we somehow trust above logic and reason, the one deep in our guts. In light bulb moments that gift inspiration to do what it takes towards manifestations. A yes feels like opening and relief. A no feels closed off like anxiety. A yes allows us to move forward with ease. A no makes us doubt, resist and retreat. During the times we consult our soul, our S tells us all what we need to know. It won't let us down, it knows what's right, as we're spirits in skin, full of love and light. At our core, before conditionings, we know we are more than just human beings. We're brain and heart, spirit and soul. In an avatar body, we must control. So feel the joy, the freedom within, and rid yourself of the depressive sinking. Be filled with safety that's freeing and light, instead of the heavy danger must fight. The warnings are in our emotions to all the things that are bad will cause us to fall. The positive, beautiful, elated feelings are for all things good, so we're welcoming. Your yes-no response is easy to master. Just ask a question and your S will answer. I knew I'd get tongue-tied somewhere along the line. But that's my first power poem riff that I've been meaning to make. But I'm quite chuffed with that because I talk about the S in my books, and I thought I'm not going to just bore people who've read the books with the same thing that I teach in there. I thought I'll just do a poem, see what it felt like. I hope you like it. I don't know what's wrong with me today, I'm sorry. I'll just try and be serious for a minute. Back to normality. I think it's the lights. I feel like I'm in the limelight. I was watching the last videos and I thought they're a bit dark, aren't they? I better get myself some of them like lights. But anyway, they're all in the glasses and stuff, aren't they? Never mind. Anyway, serious. We're all intuitive and we have an S. So when you want some spiritual sense, read some texts of ancient like scriptures, gospels, get the old ones from the Nag Hammadi library and the Dead Sea Scrolls, and look back at the real ancient Sumerian truthful knowledge of what went on back then. The reason people are religious in the first place is because we know we're two beings in one. So we know we're not just human, we're souls as well. So when we're reading scriptures, we're thinking, oh, this is right, there is an afterlife, there is something else, blah, blah, blah. And we get attached to that, yes, this is the answer I've been looking for, this feels right, and you pray. But then when you realise all the, you know, God says kill all the firstborn sons, and then he sent people to hell, and then he thought he'd flood the world because he was pissed off one day and stuff like that. You think, hold on a minute. That's not someone we should revere, really, is it? Anyway, that is a different subject, but take the beneficial beliefs from all faiths, not just one. If you was brought up dogmatic, there's a lot of people leaving religion now saying, I'm sick of that mighty spider guy, he's always interfering, or he just doesn't interfere when necessary, and they fall out with God and that's it. They're lost. They don't know what's right. They don't go on searching because, you know, this book is right. That's what they've been drilled in. Our book is the right one. No, it's not. Every single book is one piece of a jigsaw puzzle. I'm getting dead annoyed, aren't I? They're all pieces of a puzzle. Put them together. Get some spiritual sense. Anyway, read some. And when you're reading them, you'll get that opening, that, oh, this feels like it's right, it feels right, it feels honest, it feels true, it feels like this feels like logic and reason to my inner self. Not just your brain. Ignore that. Ignore the hell realms. And people will fear leaving the man in the sky guy because they think that if they do, they're going to go to hell, and they'll get to these pearly gates and go, no, because you decided to see me as a beam of light instead, and I'm just pissed off with that. But at the end of the day, you need to ask yourself questions. Would a loving God do this? Would a loving God do that? And the answer will always be no, with logic, reason and your gut. So try it out. That's your S awareness. Hope that helps. Hope it resonated. Bye.